stand up for those freedoms and values once again.
We should take heart from Ukrainian resolve.
Democratic family.
Say no to China.
War changed everything.
Russia's war in Ukraine has clarified everything that's at stake and brought many of the world's democracies together in common purpose.
Let me be clear. The only way out for Putin is out of Ukraine.
Ukraine should be a part of the European family. In the coming weeks and days, the European Union may take a historic step that will prove that words about the belonging of Ukrainian people to the European family are not just words and not empty words.
Ukraine is already part of our European family, but it is high time. But it is high time that it is also given the real opportunity to join our European project.
So our role is clear. We help protect people and prevent future attacks by identifying bad actors and sharing relevant information.
Make Belarusian regime pariah. Don't trade with the state enterprises. Make him to understand that he is nobody in Belarus, that he is nobody in the democratic world.
In my eyes, when challenged by autocratic regimes, Lithuania chooses the only option possible. If you do not want to compromise on your values, build your own resilience where you can, and rally the democratic family of countries for solidarity.
Because our embrace of democracy is at the heart of who we are. Imperfect though it may be, democracy has become a non-negotiable part of our identity.
I don't want to be the only member of parliament from Uganda to stand up and say no to China.
Corruption transforms to dictatorship, and there is no other option for them. Like a corrupt regime has no choice but to silence free press.
The most important strength is the conviction that you are on the right side of history, that you're doing the right thing, and that you don't need to be scared of autocrats. And I know that's difficult to say, but I insist on having the right attitude in order to have the possibility of winning this fight.
But we need to address the risks. What is illegal offline must be illegal online.
The main response to misinformation and propaganda is professional, high-quality journalism, necessarily objective, based on journalistic standards, focused on the interests of individual society and the planet as a whole, and at the same time, such journalism must be modern.
I am a techno-optimist by heart, but I also know that my optimism must be followed by action. I fear that without the right action, digital technologies could undermine democracy and human rights.
People around the world want democracy and freedom. They yearn for this. Nobody's voting for dictatorship and autocracy. Nobody's taking to the street demanding authoritarianism.
A lot of people actually said to me that losing the China market and being censored and banned, I'm going to succumb to big, big losses, but I actually feel like I've gained so much.
We are now going to present key findings from this year's Democracy Perception Index.
We have economic inequality as the biggest single threat that people see to democracy.
Democracy is neither inevitable nor self-executing. If we want democracy to flourish, we will have to fight for it.
It's clear to everybody that we cannot take freedom and democracy for granted. We have to fight for it, and the Copenhagen Democracy Summit is part of our attempt to gather all the world's democracies. Now, time has come to turn the tide, stand together, unite all the world's democracies.